Hello and welcome to Cargo Shots from the Stat Trade Times. Here's our pick of the best news shots that made the headlines this week.
Let's dive right into the headlines. FedEx reported 11% increase in consolidated revenue at $93.5 billion for the fiscal ended May 31, 2022, with an operating income increase of 6% to $6.25 billion. Raj Subramaniam, President and CEO of FedEx, attributed the fiscal 2022 financial performance to the FedEx team's ability to adapt to a number of unexpected challenges. He added that the challenges were a testament to the FedEx value proposition and the execution of their long-term strategy, setting the stage for a strong fiscal 2023. For the fourth quarter, FedEx reported an 8% increase in revenue to $24.4 billion and operating income increase of 7% to $1.92 billion. Subramaniam added that while Q4 volumes were down year-on-year at all FedEx transportation segments compared to the extraordinary fiscal year, they had successfully implemented strategic actions that drove double-digit yield improvement across the board, with express composite yield per package up 20% and freight yield per shipment up 28%. Now, let's bring you the latest updates from IATA's 78th Annual General Meeting held at Doha this week. According to IATA's latest projections, cargo revenue is expected to account for $191 billion of industry revenue in 2022. The report released during the AGM stated that the figure is down slightly from the estimated $204 billion in 2021. However, this is nearly double the $100 billion achieved in 2019. Overall, the industry is expected to carry over 68 million tons of cargo in 2022, which is a record high. As the trading environment softens slightly, cargo yields are expected to fall 10.4% compared to 2021. This only partially reverses the yield increases of 52.5% in 2020 and 24.2% in 2021. IATA's Director General Willie Walsh said air cargo stood out as a lifeline for vaccine supply chains and airline revenues throughout the COVID-19 crisis, and this has grown to be an even more vital contributor to revenues. At the AGM, IATA also urged nations to adopt and implement worldwide standards for screening, fire testing, and incident information sharing to further assist the safe carriage of lithium batteries. IATA further stated that in order to assure the safety of various items delivered by air, comprehensive standards that are widely applied are required. It added that the difficulty is the fast rise in worldwide demand for lithium batteries, since the industry is developing at a rate of 30% per year, bringing many new shippers into air cargo supply chains. IATA stressed that it has long supported countries to strengthen enforcement of lithium battery transport safety regulations. IATA also called for harsher penalties for rogue shippers and said that flagrant or intentional violations should be criminalized. And in other news, National Air Cargo Holdings and Northlink Aviation on Tuesday announced an agreement for a hard stand terminal capacity at Northlink's Air Cargo Terminal at Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport, or ANC for short. Under the agreement, National will have the certainty and flexibility to utilize world-class infrastructure to continue to grow its operations at the fourth busiest air cargo airport in the world. With the continued growth in air cargo volumes between Asia and North America, Northlink will provide air carriers with the infrastructure to refuel, de-ice, and exchange cargo safely and efficiently at ANC, capitalizing on the airport's strategic location and unique commercial opportunities. FedEx and the supply chain visibility company FourKites announced a strategic alliance to provide businesses with robust real-time visibility capabilities to help solve supply chain challenges, become more efficient, and unlock new growth opportunities. FourKites' real-time visibility platform has integrated intelligence at every point of the supply chain and currently supports 2.5 million shipments a day. Through this collaboration, FourKites will be using its machine learning and artificial intelligence capabilities with data insights from the FedEx network, which reaches more than 220 countries and territories, linking more than 99% of the world's GDP through more than 16.5 million shipments daily, to create a new end-to-end supply chain intelligence platform called Fokites X. Fokites X will provide tools and insights to help large shippers and logistics providers mitigate the impacts of sustained challenges via a suite of offerings ranging from dynamic planning and pre-shipment to enhanced visibility and proactive alerts to supply chain optimization insights. Worldwide Flight Services, or WFS, will open a new cargo warehouse at Amsterdam Schiphol to support its growing client base at the airport and add capacity ahead of the winter 2022 peak season. The new 3,000-meter square facility is the fourth WFS cargo terminal at Schiphol, taking the company's overall footprint to 17,500 meters square and will be dedicated to handling offline cargo. WFS currently provides cargo handling services at Schiphol for more than 50 airlines. The new building has 8 truck docks for loading and unloading and will open in August. Wingcopter has secured a $42 million funding round from well-known financial and strategic investors. The fresh funds are a part of the Series A extension round, which brings the company's total equity raised to more than $60 million. As new owners, the leading German retailer REWE Group, as well as German investors Salvia and XAI Technologies, joined the company. They were joined by Japanese company Itochu, as well as existing investors Futury Capital from Germany and Explorer Capital from Silicon Valley. Wingcopter will be able to extend its drone delivery services internationally and ramp up manufacturing of the Wingcopter 198. Furthermore, Wingcopter intends to use the funds to accelerate the company's R&D efforts for new product features, as well as hire 80 additional personnel across all departments over the next several months. The latest capital offering comes shortly after the Federal Aviation Administration accepted the airworthiness criteria for the Wingcopter 198, marking a significant milestone in the company's flagship aircraft's US-type certification process. And that's a wrap for this week's episode. This is your host Manjula Nair signing off and wishing you a great weekend ahead.
For the latest news on air freight, visit our website. Follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to our weekly newsletter. Give our YouTube channel a visit and subscribe to access our past webinars and virtual conferences and access exclusive one-on-one interviews with global logistics leaders. Thank you for tuning in to Cargo Shots by the StatTrade Times. See you next week with a fresh roundup of cargo news makers.